me gidi se ndra de usua de papa se se ya ba omo ya abortion no ene ne enti a me ba wi ase ya nkrofo bo me kroni na se no na me deserve ya me komu a na se papa wo tumi kire mase ebiom mo akwa aba ye ne hwan ene wa ha ye toa endura nkomo na ye nya ye twetwe ye no so one of the biggest endura me ankasa me ye ko nsa me ye ko ma na eche say esisi so enti papa once again I welcome you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Me say we busy papa for you to give me this whole time no I'm grateful and I'm humbled.
God bless you.
Okay. So papa endura wo kan say bi ma ye ano ansa na o topic no ye households are formed and then me pese me ni udi nkomo about transhumanism. How ankrofo bochi omo body ebi mu twitwa omo part ye ne plastics ni ade eno ne ye beka but endura uja questions bi a anye answered ama me omo a omo cause abortion wo se de aba obi aso o deserve eno nti na aba sa ankrofo no so. I want you to explain this to me please.
Yeah, see, at times, it sounded a little bit harsh for those who might be going through some difficult situations. Like I said, very harsh. Like for me, at times, there are quite difficulties. People may say, "They will see me deserve." I might not feel happy with it, but no cray. Meaning, say, "Yankopon, on your partial." Nature will never allow you to experience what you don't deserve, unless you want to nature say. So what in nature say, I'll say, be anywhere nature be experience where brain any part in making that happen. Until the better me say, adie bia na wadua da no. Ese say wo reap. Atro bia kan Bible say you will reap what you sow. And until no adie na wo reap no na wo sow ye. Na ebi o ha time na wo sow ye no. Anytime na wo reap no God no surprise na wo yire fi na dia ye. Yemi ade baako obi oya brante akotena sahwe na odo koko at the age of say 20 years wa do koko na for better 20 years account over 40 years now oyago o se mintimi ntena koko mu ha bi ma me nkwanko tena nkran na I mean bosom afi bia so na amanfo wa den abetutu bi koko now manya ho dividend nti bia nipa obi a ba bia ote no obi ani no waba ni wabeto fie ho na ote ho onko adwuma ote fie na o TV afi so a na ya ton koko na sika boom bi abese 500,000 Ghana cedi na da bra no wona wo area na say baba we kwa da on padwuma da bi otefa akosa na da bi asika na odi papa wo yesika do no akoje we say odin krofo ye rituals because unhu say o ye adwuma because that time I know what 20 years na o she bush no na wunim yeah another example okako he TV film movie a 2 hours movie and traffic and when do cinema huntem Udru ena kabeze 15 minutes ama movie nesi. But what to take it into you right in there. You sat down. O tena se abawe se nkofo bi he o makwachi owura bi. O mo chi na pena o mo se wo ye be hyew. Ampa na to jam na o hye. As a normal human being, you begin to feel se nkofo ti mo eden papa. Den ti na wo mo hye ni pasa. Wo yire fi se movie no ye 2 hours. Wo hwe only the 15 minutes part of it. But omo tete ho na omo hwe from the beginning no. Msa ko you deserve pa say ye no. Because I ko in the movie no. Wa hwehwe nkrofo, wa cause problems. Why so many difficult things to people. So among for omo tete omo hwe from beginning no msa ko we deserve say ye no. But when I obom say ye no akwa we dey be mutimu e den do. So abrabo mu no we take it from the middle somewhere and then we begin to judge situations. But those of our mistakes, we go to the root to find out why are you going through this, and then we come out with our own revelation. Say, Papa, we deserve the atonement because we A, B, C, D. Obi ba menche. May helps. May a lot of stuff. So ni pano adrubia minimbia me dia mani pano. Ni tia dia migraine enko. And I was like, normally say may be sana a drew point now. Me what I do, I have to project and find out what is actually the cause of the problem. And what I found is that say ni pano, the past life, or you so hammer, at the bobitim, or you so hammer, at the bobitim. So I told the person, say, I don't think I have medication for your problem. Because the situation no nya idea would feel this life. Something that from your previous life, and you must go through it. So the only thing we can do for you is say, be a bit me ano, but into ano. Into us. So what I'm saying is that many a times, we just go to the cinemas from the 15 minutes now. Now they are judging the whole movie, But those who are around don't know say Papa way deserve way. So now can be said, they ain't I say amount for a deserve of situations. Say see obi nkwa sorry. Onji nyankopon kura ndi. Ba na djuma kwa na ekoso. Obi so oji nyame di pa o. Onfa ni nyame so mu ni agro. Ba ni bibia say ya na say. The question is why does good things happen to bad people? And why does bad things happen to good people? Nipa no a good person. Or kwa sorry, mami makopanyi obi enu so nyankopon. But this person is unable to have a baby. So as soon as you see or no, born kwa no di o milivu nyankopon kwa ne mabe se 4 or he obi akama.
Please let me ask this before we continue. Is there anything that can reduce or limit your karma?
Yes, you'll be why a friend is atonement. Atonement will be able to minimize your karma. See, Roman for quite sorry, yeah, for boneka. Do quite our course of one or bishop nasum. Na or semi do boni acho. See, why not canon quantity it to be minimized. But the next week, no one can say the same thing I say. That kind of boni canon in two boni I say. But because atonement and say, my baby we are mobile phone way. Maybe we are mobile phone now. I put my question down. Me bomb by the radio. Me say, me ko we will be mobile phone. Born in Chemi. Nyankopon on vancho. Because phone me we are no. It could have been. So the atonement and say, I must come to you. Give the mobile phone. Na engu mani maseme obi engu za me kromfo. Sa pain na me fomu no. E atonement a me born in Nyankopon de bechebe.
So it's like either you pay it openly or you pay it the other way around. So
when to your money partner, nature will make sure say you will suffer for what you did. So atonement and say why are the ebi nenye? Now we be ama atimi si ano na minimize oboni away. You so many your fasting be obetimi aye. Say nipa na aye ne boni you must go there and apologize. Go there, go and seek for me boni chemi. Wako for obi girlfriend. Wako for obi na wako she aso dem say me ko bomba janko mfa me boni chemi. E wa bra nipa na yere ko die nipa no so ni buofu de a peace in ifi. You must go there and apologize and say me pacho me mistake say nipa no pa was ho. That is what you deserve. You
expose the seed for it to die.
Yes.
Or you bury it for
if
it to grow.
If you don't expose it, it is going to grow and you will have to enjoy the fruit.
Exactly.
But when you expose it, now when you get to na wakuma mun or repent here, then the seed will die off. So I know any bit me a ama will come and wait me minimize them. Yes, I dey oboa.
E wo hot chen.
Share me say obi oyo sofo. So na yeri ntimi ngo wa better ongo because say in your previous life when you access to children, probably now we a young lady who have fainted, no person obe wona wa ba no for abese no for obeso no for nyekutunkutu disease wo ntino onya nyenzen aba no wakọ abort. Nature gave you all the kids, you abuse that chance. This life you don't deserve to have children. To be numa duro bia mo fu eden awo emma. That's how nature works.
So omo wo ba na omo wo no ebi mu de no.
Enye omo nyina obi aso woni obi so ha mekan ne past life no enkura omo ba ne life nyina wo abuse omo otifie no okofa house helper obetete na no. So you don't pay attention to other living entities. So you do time be wa with their nature will make sure that you suffer for it. Your onkrofo bi so ha ohia or didn't say can dey be ebeyeka or ya dey bia enye because in your past life you abused money. For instance, in the organ of phone scaphobia, o land the way he onim perfect nyane dia. Now call lands akwa kululu na ya anything that so to happen is about budu na. So we see can wo dey abusing crofo in your next life. You will lack money to see how it is to be a poor person. You will be almost school, in your past life, maybe you were a lawyer, a very intelligent one. Who use nature will make sure say you will be in your past life, maybe you were a very giant, strong guy. What the ana uchiri say obonzo bi kwakanya mesama na obi eye na ade obachi nipa na papa na sum you abuse your strength in this life that thing will be taken away from you. My dear, how nature works, if people don't sit down to learn about karma and reincarnation, yɛnti bibia se da yɛde bibia bɛhyɛ abayifo na abonsamfo. But I'm telling you, 90% of the problems you go through are not caused by evil force, by ourselves. So there will be a way ahead of us.
Let me understand this before we move. Obia or no ye giant and I know wosika like obi obe abuse nature giftings. And I am a friend.
Sure.
Nature giftings are nature. Ne dia mo obe abuse no na nature na kasa gie free in some. I always tell people so say umbuhwe nature will humble you.
Sure.
Ya onipa na ba back no wa betua ne karma na obekọ family na wa ahoden wo mu ni mu a na ode sa ne weakness na kọ ana obekọ from innocent family bia mu na ye throw na to so nkoye problem o.
See, karma no a very sophisticated matter. So unya kosoro ho we are based on abraba boy in A to Z no. Ye beke kan nyina bom no ya blend it. Nti obi kura ho na wo past life now you Burma. But in this lifetime now ukono unkoye Burma ba koye oba. Na ebi mpa oba bia oba bia o past life na oye oba no. How I would sit in this lifetime no also be akopie sa abusie nipa no na be wo ayese de ba. Na o difficult na ode ni farm no wa be famu bi. Hwe obi timi wo ne ba. Akwa ne be tete no sa. Many a time we come no na sa akra we na bia na past life ago no. Sa no your yire. And who abuse oba ne sa. And nature who say the way I will busy or ban, you can decide to abuse her. No, what palm, send your body and then say, when in your open the but or your bar of any day. What cow so young the day or your back. And into the same difficulty now, we any firm and a umbuno, Nachina confirm pena now china so. Now, Baba was so fat. Obano or Pibia no Bethia no the problem never. Until we see be at the one out back of Chimanson. Until nature with the way of her or play with until be or her abusia krona no ubetimi asen abamu and now betimi akọ abusia foforo mu so no mpo betimi akọ take the body of an animal hwe embo anana mho nyina no omo so wa hu se okraman yawo na ne ma no no foda na na me hwe video bi e wo TV so snow time eagle ena ne nkosua no wabutu so na sunu na to agu no nyina hu no no wo so no say or born in Kusia and Hobby. What I'm saying is, parents be no what do am your offsprings. They ain't here because the soul within know say we are media. They
belonging to me lines.
Yes, and you know people should understand. So I did be a way no. So we are na joa. When you say, Bosome na bosoro na Nyankopon wani odi hu ye. So we are na we are the sun na ho the eye of nature obi hu de wo no. So what you wadi or kokoma no be anywhere. A hot na ye din no is nature. The bibia we be a fancy. And now ye nice recorded. The man your wadi say, okay, me makoye ABCD or China me pretend me assume no for what nature remember. Nature can say we ABC.
And so be ye bibi na say who the Nico police station and ye way na ye will painful. Should you leave it for nature to handle him or her?
Well many me say me obi ya my dear. Many a times when I decide to say, okay, maybe I check. Say if I have something I will do to get my thing back, spiritual I will do that. But say utimu jai no momu, te jai no momu, okay. But one thing is say, our leaders represent God here. They were supposed to be sincere leaders, but unfortunately our leaders are not sincere. And yes, they are. Say we are born now kokumubi. No heneka say hangewa. And I'm saying hang no represent God in it. You don't have to come back and suffer for karma now. But unfortunately now our leaders now they are not just. They will take money here, money there, and then give you bad judgment. And they will have to come and suffer. But the ancient times, so ukumubia, you are forced to be hanged. A banasana a preventive say next life or so you be hanged. So if the leaders are working right, a body pa, a good say what they are Sembeko police station. Na JJ na yaje wa de amon okay when you born but for me no many times when I decide say okay
but for the other way round I am happy say wama Matthias here say dia wo be ye bia no be meet why somehow be meet a strange person on your she enti now no yembra o second topic ni so transhumanism
sure
nature a rewarded see we see our young, especially women, men too are doing it, but most ma ubehuna osi sebi menofusa no wakotwa ne aye osi mi shape na anye say no wakotwa ne honam ni bi na odi bibi ahyem because that is what is selling. I don't know if it's the right way to use. Enti ono nso so a nature abo no ebi aye omo ani omo ano omo chin Ghana de omo nim sebi eto ene no for the but most celebrities no mu faces nyina are done. Sure. We know and now no ubie mu na wo de kwa America de ye wa ha ne ye nkete omo de omo twitwa omo part na omo de plastics hyehyɛ enti no me pese wo ma ye human revolutions no the way ye revolve ye na afei wo kire me omo nso a omo kire nature say me twa me ha me yese no den sunsuanso ene de beba
abusia yo normal air cost was as I thought transit dinner now here a hard dream. See, there's no problem say ABR or person will looking nice. But you should be very careful say when you normal about contradict the laws of nature. You will not reveal how we are not contradict the laws of nature. And like I said before, no, every action will produce a result. You know, I am not here to judge say ABR or toa say NBC. But nature gave you something. And you go to the extreme point of removing that and placing a new one. In your next life, there must be something for you to pay for. Obia, you know, I am a hard dream, but some of this they will kind of a little bit dicey. But the truth of the matter is, say, I did be a way, and I won't be a wood to know. Obe go through. To say, a ma said in prayers, or my abortion all the time. The master says, and that's the reality. You will also go through the womb of a woman, but you will not see the daylight. And they cry, even though it's wrong, but they also did that in their previous lives. They have to go through the womb of a woman, but they not see sign like
miscarriage.
Yes, the one also who you be no willingly no. So in your next life, you must go through that to see how it feels to be in the womb of a woman for say about 6 months, and then they go then you
not even the womb, going through all the process. Sure. From heaven, from
all the
rains and all that.
And the soul is supposed to pass through your lineage and now your dynasty. So the soul have to go back and recycle. So a big burden for the soul now, and guess what? Human form. Ade back man can say there were 8,400,000 species of life in the whole material universe. All the 8 million is considered to be the lower species. The higher species, only the human species are 400,000. Angels are part of the human species. The archangels are part. The demigods are part. We human beings here, we are part. The dwarfs, the jinns, the apsaras, the gandharvas. There were so many forms. 400,000. When was there? And no almost say I just smart and almost size no. That's their nature. They are also another species of the human species. You know, sir, all the 8 million, no, when the soul goes there, now there's no be beside or page and I say opposition. Or be say, will animals be judged? No. All the 8 million now, the lower species, you know, they will not be judged because they follow their instinct. So nature arranges from this body, the soul will jump here. It will jump here until say one of the 400,000 the human species. You know. There you have developed consciousness to decide to do good or to do bad. Until you're badder, then you degrade. When you're gooder, then you'll be upgraded. So this is how the whole thing works. Okay, so no, and your bass is where we know, and no my de bay no matter the bay no and so we should be ready to face in the future.
We should be ready to face in the future. Now, said you will be questioning besides say and ones who will be judged, no. They are always in their spirituality. Sure. The reason their mouth is closed and their will is taken. Sure. At the moment your mouth is given to you and your will is given to you, that is what, when you account for whatever you did because your will is with you. Enti, Papa, saying a nipan kasampo, yesuno, starting yena ebane sena sesiye no, yeni diana yesunyano. Ya lose baby as you directing him the ko and they challenging Yankopon. Now this is supposed to be.
The attorney said the ACBR no is supposed to happen. Nothing happened by chance in God's administration. A bedroom baby no more worse than what we are seeing now. Because every generation, you will how many years be lasting? You will Satya Yuga, you will Tretha Yuga, you will Dwapara Yuga, and you will Kali Yuga. Satya Yuga means golden age. Golden age, people were living up to 100,000 years. Yes. People will live 100,000 years and say no more. That time, 100% of the population were all pious people. The woman are born in. Then from the 100,000 lifetime, a degrane buyer be do 10,000 years. So that time, so nipa 10,000 years and then and the woman that time 75% of the population were pious people, and then 25 were sinful. And a born more be. Then we came to the third generation, the friend said Treta Yuga. That time, 50% of the people are evil and 50 are pious. That time, people were living up to 1,000 years. And no Bible record here. So Bible, the recording in Anna Shasa from the third generation. The Bible says being 900 years, or being 700 years. It happened. So see, last one day we have found Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga no nipa 100,000 years maximum. But the more na ye kwa ni mu na mfie ni so te. Ti me nkura blem se obehu so obi ewu a 80 years, 70 years. Se so nam kwa ho a 30 years, 35 years. Ebedru ba bi no na nipa wanyi wasase we so na 10 years. Ah? And that 10 years no na wa wo manyina wie ama o man so kura no wonya nana. The me kan e bia na wadwu be okesene ne a. Manyi kakra. Be 40 years ago. Obehu so oba ashase a obu ni nsa. A se be ni moto mu afu mi a. Na o be say 20 something years. Huh? Me kai me tama na yesua na me sister no mo kokosi enoma won suom na ye no mo on Fridays. Ye kwa mpanyimfo 25 years omu dware nsuom naked. And they don't have any pubic hair. But now akra wo 8 years a ni moto mu fuafu no nim. Obi wo 9 years no ha se ebu ni nsa. Nti obi sa ho se ba na say because those days 20 years no banya mu ni nsa because the lifespan is reducing. Nti ebedu ba bi no akra wo 2 years na wo bu ni nsa. It means obetimi anya nti by 10 years no na wa wa ma ne bambotimi wo they make this your video you better ho that time na ye wuko but people will come back and listen say panyi bi kan say bedu ba bi no say afi na wo hwe maybe in some 100 years to come and they ni patimi nya 100 years 80 years e bia wo time no manyi ya 15 16 ti kai say biribi atwam na ye nyin sa na 8 years no oba no onyem 8 years ebesi.
It's even happening.
Yes. Everybody know about the majority, the about predominating. Say say be acquire stories. One person be ha, but everybody know about predominating. Say 8 years man nyina nyanyem. What does say? So the lifespan is going to decrease. I didn't know. But we are saying you be worse and worse and worse things. The amount for to see is oh, everybody know amount for be yi omobody nyina buy a completely new personality. But the thing is that you cannot change the laws of nature. There are 4 main problems everybody go through it. It's a birth, old age, disease, and death. Oye Diana, opa you when you saying, your surgery is saying, Uyanya base 80 years, oye Diana when you never go. That's how nature operates.
This is meant to correct.
Oh no, you're hey. And for one thing. You say a young guy, maybe 30 years, you can have sex. When you're 75 years, 80 years, Obama na kase adwuma enya adwuma bio. Abre. Enya adwuma ntina wo be nna na waye. They see e no betimi adi aduani bia wo pay tu fa wo mfa. Ebedu ba bi ni kokokora wo die ntimu da gese. Nature have ways and means or the punishing crofo. And the time will be soon. Ntimi me tu crofo was there. Ne me nyama no. Ma wani so na try say obetutu no maye because asase we so no is not the end of everything. From here no there are another thing we need to go and face. And whatever we will do here, no, and then they will project us into the another world. So the best thing is focus on the main thing. You will not be high unnecessary necessaries. I call them unnecessary necessaries. No matter your focus or attention, these are not necessary. Very soon you're going to leave everything. Okay? A better point to be will be wako, and the world is still going to go on without you. And it will look as if you say you never existed. But the MP will be now very famous. JJ Lawrence. And John even know you. Behind the kind. Okay. By BBA Trump 79, 81. He was a big guy. So what is the obo deeper who be woso?
Onu mpo se wawu. Yenhwe president Ejekum Kufuor first no oba. Now they push him. Nature for you.
Me program be na president won chain. I looked at him, and normally when I see that something like that, I begin to reflect myself in those people. So see, now you are young. Papa way about 10 years ago, he was a gentle giant. But I say, piano. See, the way our nature fire the normal, people should begin to learn from our environment. Normal, learn from them because you will meet these things.
You don't care.
So please, don't waste so much time on anything. Just seek for knowledge. With Nimdiano, you become powerful. So knowledge will make you powerful. Obviously, you will be better. You will be every same. Car we better me. Ofi obi betimi age oyiraje o manyina ba wonim de da wutim obi ntum nim through nsem
no pani ade awu awodeko.
That's the only thing you have, the only knowledge no pen ebe. So people should stop wasting so much time on normal me hu say ehia mono so say behia say you best sacrifice everything for those things. Nimdie said the platform here no, so obi bia ne wa adwen be ye pe na ya sha say you be research into normal na na de ha adwen say yeah, can be say among for be omo any market omo say na abrofo no they don't believe in these things. Why are they going on? Me so boa. The very first time I went to the White House, one of me following no oya adwuma White House. You dey call omo Capitol Hill baby almost in it Congress and no. So when I went in, the first thing I did is be pagya me here so. You know, I'm a psychic and all the metaphysical seals I mean everything is there. All the seals, So I asked myself, say, now we see more than 200 years in it. And they have these signs there. Now, you say, and believe in spiritual things. We are sick.
Are you serious? You are watching Revelation, so me say, let's learn. Because if you are me, you buy, unim baby, ufri, unso unim baby, awoko. Adi awo utrimuno na odebeko. Enti fanale jini gum. Na me kan yo me se me be John wa ha transition na me nkosofa eternity me kan na musimuti ate. Let's learn spirituality na work bibia when you know thyself. That is it. You are watching Revelations with Maame Grace and Caksus.
Sure, Jnana.
Am I correct?
Jnana.
E hono na any boy me din ti me pese me bo ana.
Jnana as a Jnana
na. No nya din. The middle one. Nti na ho na me bota.
Because Sanskrit C no obe pronounce it as CH in English. As all kinds of Charles and so Caksus.
So unim she Raspuni ebe papa bi ba ha na obeka or translate chi languages no.
Okay.
Ebini ade and nkrofo insulting wo comment section no.
Wow.
Unim American professor bi send me video.
Okay.
Almost starting sua sa language na Raspuni ni beka wo show we su na ye didi na almost starting sua wo university 3 years ago. Or your lecturer wo and no sending me videos ni bi. And sometimes I want odi sebe sebodani kura kasa ye community e be at the last word no. And no be boa ebeye bibi. This is what Revelations is trying to communicate so we are able to liberate ourselves. Enti papa se sia no nkrofo no ne omo ye na so omo hye ne ye because e wiase nankasa dani niama.
Sure.
Dani niama sesa niama. Mayemfa we nyina mbra Africa. Utai tu kwan. Oyi obi a wo ye hunhum nipa. Se wo hye Africa titiri Ghana. Ye niama ye wo a nature e de adom yen a. Na se wutu kwan yemfa India enye example. Ukọ na hu se de omu handle omu nature. America se de omu handle omu nature. Na yen se de ye hwe ye niama. How do you feel?
We are a joke. We are joke people. I mean, kind of credential. Say, you better say, and you go back to our roots. We are the most powerful species on this earth. Baby, na you have a good soon 5 elemental health. Yes, we gina body happens. No, what is well go. You both two dimaya or no more go from. Avine. Because if you say, I know you have some. Or call you no call you bulletproof. Because mobile, they find it very difficult to defeat our ancestors. And when we say, so per se, minimize will be the power or why, ni gidi or one differentism. So they were able to take that faith from us, and I fall it down. May call India almost every 2 months. Britain for ya on Besha Ghana for Suya on Befa slaves. Omko the same thing in India after 200 years. Go there and see say how many churches na be who. They believe in their tradition and up to now still no mukrum. Yenya de no magie free ensem. And nti bronia ka kire o say ensu atwa ho chimina ya bosom. Do no so for na no di domanim no. Ono so repeat the same thing say ensu ya bosom. Ba bosom e so na okobo na safo masua. Sa ensu na mu na okobo asu no. Ni fie ensu a fa na tap mo onom no. Everybody ensu na pra na se voter na wo say e bosom no. Sa ensu na ba ofie obi na onom no so no. E mean say bunim yansa. Bunim yansa. Enne ahemfo akasefo nyina so mu ya Christopher. Tete no ahemfo na yi apaye, omo yi musuo a omo ye libation. But who said those things in your bosom tin onye. Me say yasa se wo hu. Ebedu ba bi no ebe ye worse. I'm talking about Ghana. Because your leaders nanka 2 minutes kro mo no. Omo jani nyina mu dey go because of obi oyo ohene o say onu ye Christo ni no. Christo some say libation e bone. Say e bia okofufu to de kosi nsu bia no e bone. Say if you hu say all these rivers in the kra 2 minutes na e bone. Nti oyo ohene otikro mu. Onyi apaye, onyi musuo, onye bibibia. And those first don't forget to say omo ana ama abusuye na gina. So when they see say they are not being paid attention to, they begin to strike in a very negative way. No matter cause why you brain na dodo na ye no be atuni nyina e dey agu. So I advise people say ensu atwa ehwe hye omo nya abosom they are angels. They are all angels. River Densu, pra, River Vota. I am telling you say we will be away invocations sir. You will know say they are all angels. Omo nya angel no more Bible ya Michael ni bio. But you will descendant of the angel, many of them will be in the Juma oye. Yankopon na oboy no nim say o. Ombe hiansu. And all the river boat abeto Ghana efa ba bia. Ti Yankopon na ntimi anyi obofo bia say minsu omabo no. Koheso. Na emum demon bi na ba kotenam. No. They are all divine angels. Because wo sofo na wo say ensuo ni yabosom no. Say okobo nkrofo asu o say ensuo no mu a. Then you should understand say you are initiating them into the tradition of that ghost now we can asem no. But now say one kasa won ti ase. Do be condemn mo we bosom but time so you go to the same place to go and baptize your church members there. Say ensuo na na ba no fi. So the me hu ni say yen tradition no ya tuagu. But I'm telling you gradually no be sister. Amen. Because me kai say bibi atwam na obi kura ekoto abibidura na yembu na etan. But say see no we ya abibidura people come for it on ferry or babeji konom because say gradually people who say to me no ahankasa na ewo. My dear say oyo bi a mystical. You'll understand say spirits or more pretty or baby a more natural. Baby a niawo, baby a nsuo, baby a flowers wo, baby a hoye serene. A hona spirit or pretty. But ye twa ni nyina gu. Ukwa aburu tira. Baby I am a time kwa me ko use me Maryland ho. E kuro kase mu. Eniyanko a. Amanfo fie ni hihye nnuam. Because science actually and say nipa we breathe in oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide. And I see Niano so breathing in carbon dioxide and they breathe out oxygen. So it means when the last 3 dies, the last human being will die. Today you need to Bibi ni sini fear Ghana ni or say oh fear no ni beauty na manfo huntini di na si ani no twetwa di agu. Ba we fi say obehi am fana ma be ho. Ba we obedua flowers no. Obedua flowers or no obedua ka ba dia no watwa twene. Dia si about 200 years no obetwa twene easily. A lady was telling me say US so where the yes you fee na bia bibi nti opese wotwa wobetia $1,500 ansa na yaba betwa dua no na wa wonnim na de wope twa wobetimi aboka be $200,000. You are watching because they believe in that omonim tumi ewom enua ni nyina possess power wo you obi a you mystic oben bia kase ho you know the energy you feel but you betwa ni nyina gu yensuo ni nyina na yatu galante o ma se ni nyina no. So you better so abre more because those spirits na tete no na Nyankopon am tumi a na omo de guiding me krom me freedom asia sunwan bie na ye wonsuo bi efe no kofi aboten ensuo na na obia no ye krom ho na area ho amon tim kokunkum krofo every year e bia nsi ye krom ho da one day bi na me a young boy if ye nanti from Dumasu Eco Fiepre a best 3 miles away, you call dance. This we are a friend no. And your pa bears a one and neighbor. Na me ukọ ye krom a me fie no e wokro no to. Nti ye doso, nti obi a man ko ne krom za. Before me do me fie no ye waka kwan wo sa. Me hu enwan white baby dey. They make omo professor 100. Ah omo gu ka kwan no so sa. Eh. Aha na meti me hu enwan fitie bia say da. E na me dimlika, bibi to me na me dimlika. Me papa na o ye mystic, no ye magician. They become me want that papa ko ya dey enwan be bregu ka kwan no so.
Ono ne mba.
Ye tu me gadu na bakokora ni ho. Na say less than 5 minutes ago me say me hu enwan bebre. O say nsuo de da ha no. E do na jo a or the ma eba. So all these things were there, but they are turning in the agu because in Suono, you hear toilet gum, you do gum, you mbunsuno. So the spirit they will not die, but they will fold their hands this way. Before Nankadi baby see they will stand and fight. But they say umbuno, do I say?
Oh sure.
The elbow and wajani abo. So what I'm saying is the more now you better now say now you go back to our root to understand how our nature operates. You know? Now you say you believe with the same way there, then there's no hope. By your hair, see a program like yours, now you back begin to ask yourself questions that then there will be some hope for us.
Then there will be some hope. And last 2 weeks, Sunday, na me kasa about River Tano history. Na me church said the yeah Tano in Sunu Beda, Hona, Ninu, Bia, so Koda, Cote d'Ivoire, Honum, and I made my story, no, ne be more Cassa, won't India be sapping, be a woo crew. Nientia, baby, a Tano, so there be a goat, uncle.
Yes, go to Cotano.
Find out. Ube mistakes na me debab on Sunday no. Listen, there may be sunny say, yea, say now dear woo fear near bosom and your bosom ba. It is a waiting yak of 5 years to know what's the son. And if our bosom no so con for 5 years to know the son. Sure. Nay, I ain't tenacity because what an assassin.
I say we.
And I yes and
I don't know.
Okay, would the young fat religion and bremuaha? Religion said the religion who took wine. Nti ye kan ho na ye de aba because at the end of the day we are trying to learn or do everything they do, our buildings and everything, but omo thinking no e na ye ntumi mfa ye de ne embo ho ti ye ka ha na ye de abom na ye de abo ani ahwe said the religion e wa America, said the religion e wa UK, and said the religion wa Africa, especially Ghana. Aya wonti ase ye kan wo saying
no crap I can say people don't even understand religion. Religion is a Latin word that is religio, to join. Or call Eastern, I can say yoga, to link, to yoke. And you know, the foundation for spirituality. Religion is not spirituality. It is just a stepping stone. Okay? But unfortunately, many of us don't even understand the religion idea. Me pese o practice religion, try to obey upgrade kakra. To the spiritual aspect of a body, you begin to appreciate all these things. The I have many say, you're not religious, we are not. Because we don't even understand ourselves. If you don't understand yourself, if you don't have any self-realization, religion, they are any amount. Say that American, Ukwa Bruchiri, Akorabi, or say 9-10 years. Who be saying, say, Zodiac science, saying,
hey, I didn't know what I
Opa, call a parliament, here. Na go be so almost say Zodiac science we be hu aka kire wa ya bi nya dwuma I'm telling you this who be say broni akura ketwa 9 years 10 years Zodiac sign obeka kire no wa kire the trait the positive and the negatives. People don't learn share abrofo ade a omo pepa no they don't expose it.
Me say me teach Zodiac sign 3 weeks ago. They are so for them me fame pa
na say omonim de omoka
oh
na omonim say Bible no
I don't know my friend Mazaro. The only word I want me and translate it by English.
Maame Grace, share me share social media program say. Atema manfo be di me no. I remember those time ko Kofi TV. Amanfo di matem sa but so na me to come. Kofi say Jihan. Na dey na amanfo di watem sa na me say wo ye panimu. Na wa watimi asi ufie da. Wotumi no adwane wo kitchen. Wouldn't say nice. And cry di agora. Omo fa sa milk tin ni bi na omo no te agum na omo aseso gya na ebo omo se omu di agwa omo no aduane amu ya na omu di omo ha they are happy with it to your panimu no you mature allow them to pray until omo no they don't know they allow them when they grow no agunya the kitchen omo se o say aduane ya no one was a milk tin so many people so called pastors no they don't know what they are doing but unfortunately no they are not humble enough to learn And then me, among for dimatem. I was not bothered because I said, "Adia wunnim no, obe criticize it." But no, you should be mature enough. Don't allow people's ignorance to influence your emotions. So your maturity is that you are able to tolerate all those things because you say, "Oh my young cry, here or back it to so Miss Bebu fear." Oh, here I know I said because so these people are children. Anything happen today? So our man criticizing pay me said they were for the fact that so many are better was said they were no, good. And I'm telling you, many people will later come and understand say they are no. Because they see, among the social media, no, they used to insult me.
Oh,
I know. Meaning, they can't say, "Oh, no, they fetch me." So people don't know. Allow them. They will, know. I am telling you, you might not live long so the fruit, no, but trust me, this is your platform. People will benefit from it when you have even died and gone long time. The message, remember what Bamu Moody, I can say. Abrochide amanfo sunya subtle things. Oman fa no ambrayen because eno na mo di. Broni ba ko suku a. Oni se me ba we oba ba ye doctor. Kwa ben so a onim the zodiac sign onim se adwuma we B C D. Ena me ba ye. Me ba we owo problem a be any kotodwe ne problem ne because according to the star no na ya de any kotodwe. Nti on push akra no man nko basketball na say football because onim se obenya issue e woni kneel. Maybe we know our problem because of that, so our bank chemicals behind the they know this. And I'm say, what passes here, parliament, 275 members. Go and ask them, Zodiac sign saying. Maybe so many how many of them will be able to tell you. Now, Pakwa Bruchide, and crowd 198 years, they will tell you their zodiac sign, their negative and positive traits. Now, my choice, I made the same thing that meet me. They know this. But I'm not fan of because I know they have taken all this away from us. But as a senior, I don't want access to this information. We are making good use of that in the way. Now I have say, don't know how programs. I know more about. Oh, but they are not trying to understand abrofono. Me kwa bruke kwa consultation. Abrofo why people comes to me. Almost say, but now, then me say previous November last year. Me call there were many white people. But I could be a buy, American being a buy. And normally, I'm a palmist, so I read palm. So I took only 5 minutes. And I gave you all those points. Woman said, "What? Where do you come from?" The next day, or the nipa bako 50. Or said these are things that are special things. I do consultation free. I don't take money from people. So abrofunim. And I'm saying here no. They have kept it. The man who broach are more hands is here. No more the way abroad from the yard. Fiade be a broach who's almost if you be no more than chance about quiet transparency. There were 5 elements. Who's if you be and I said all those 5 elements, you know, so for earth, water, fire, air, and ether. Ether no effort transparency any refuel. So who's if you and I say, and no more, so if you know. Peace enter them.
Energy full.
The energy is not complete in the house. They have that roofing because they know the signs. They find the signs of verse 2. Who fear will catch him baby. Say what the northern side of fields he can't now because the walls of the house stays in the north. Who fear power doesn't pose with echo south. South is water with the sum the diobenya there. Abuzie sum tias abrofuni. They make good use of it. Man find one my because nunca be me aye ding and I'm the chaff na my. But fortunately, times are changing. People are becoming more enlightened. Say him dey way no people will pick it. Obana wo wono no. Or you say 4th April. Or Aries born. Edin a wo de man no alphabet na contra the ten star na obano obebre wo de life. You must get alphabet and you can start no a link together. Now man a forming with those alphabet. See color obampo ni dem wo I want to ketwa no. Color they be painted them ho. A bit me influence on akra no positive or negative because of say the star. And our brofo nim we dey make kan.
Nti omo so wo boy a paint blue man. Wo girl a paint pink man. Omo ye den no omo ka me apple.
Eba no sen a omo timi hu saa de no. Abuso enya broni bia oye engineer we school no timi yale play. enye broni bi okoye engine na otumi car engine. You need some other qualification to be able to do this thing. Apostle Safo. School be no koye. Kwan ben so no for ye no. So among for say mean say there's some higher knowledge people need to search for. Abrofo no wo sa nim de no. Omo de asie yen. Me call sa capital ha America no. Omo ba bi omo de glass age hu ni nyina. And omo dua flowers bi wo ho. Sa humidity na wo ho no no. Say do winter crab bi ewu na enu nko enwu. Na me call na me hu so omo ye pond bi. And omo to so many coins dey agum. And I'm busy my student and say munim de omo ye we no. Environment no omo ye no. Energy wa ha no invite some fairies, small elemental forces no. Until people know say say environment the flowers wa no fairies are here. Until our wish be no kagu coins no de go ho ebe bom. We are making oko Washington DC here. Ko ba bia capital and one on the left side almost see glass e will go in there and go and see what I'm making. Oko Germany omo ba bi o ha amanfo ko padlock o ma wade o ho aborofo na eye obekọ no padlock more than 1 million. They say o person o ne o yere ma wade ye ya mako ha na maka mo na lock e aborofo na nya bibifo a so say you tena say o bibifo dey sunsunsam kwa ba ye ntumpon a yen your life no is not balanced. Religion ya paje ni say and a relative dey from ha babro you know or you be to the same pedestal or your spiritual no or your physical no. That's why they are growing. But yeah no physical no ha and yet you or no compare adwuma ye no on control application no so dem bomb paye but say broni a or bomb paye no compare adwuma ye so they balance everything and inti e no mo tumpon no so religion no say that no you had there e bola bi kura na ye wa no programs like this will enlighten people any one day any 1 month any 1 year but trust me the fruit will definitely eventually the fruit will come.
Amen.
Because now they na me mani so pa.
Amen. Thank you so much. Afa me yen human transhumanism no baby a wachire mu akodu no I think say ye kọ no bebre a ye hu na be ka so questions are important questions are me wish say ye betimi yiyi ano no enti na me toto abo na
Bisa say I'm very happy to answer those questions.
We yiyi ano mpa cho marriage in Africa. Ene enkwala ye wo mo wo sha ye wodaache bi de mo.
No ye daache no very bleak because empayinfo na nkasa no we are not positioned properly and into no maame no ohyedam na obi behwe na ka che ne ba se meni ho na ne ba se me maame se oni ho nti wo ye ne sa no adwe ne se bia wo di ntura che nipa na obehwe bo kira kwan no but you are instilling that thing into the brains akwan say wo okra na obetima ka se woni ho. Until the end say and cry in the future and in fact and yeah dear me go any serious hope but I still believe say things can change.
Nature will do something.
Say car esa line na traffic we anymore obi an fan change wuramu da because right for mo cry brem no omo kire omo say so we na queue o ha the queue no so o car wo free branch road now wo show light say wo be wuramu a the next car no be gina ma wo wuramu because they take them right from childhood but Ghana ha no over be wura mu no space wo no hu apɛ vum na wa ko si wanim o ma wo kwan so ono so na gina wan ka obe expect say amanfo ma ne kwan so yam panfo anka se ya adwen no e na ye transfer to our kids nti e be ye den pa say normal betimi asesa but platforms like this na yeguso ye kasa no hopefully no the incoming generation no be pick some of these facts no much say they are mold to life and gradually no yankopon ya adom nature boa normal betimi yes ade a and very easy. For instance, I think obi a wotu ho asi wo senka obe ye adwuma wo ye. E ma omo ye de wo ye no so. To your babun wo your ba wani e den. So wo hia support from people. De wo ye won kan say obi nkokum obi. Won kan say obi nkoba adwaman. Wo kira ade e be ma nipa tumpon, but why will people be fighting against you?
Ano ne asem.
It means say nipa mpe no kore.
Nipa mpe no kore. Mpacho ya adwene no. Ufu say mami niama 3 ha ne pa ni niama 3 yetumi yanka betumi a change no because I think we are more caged up here than any other thing.
When say na nsen a covid e bae no na yentimi import sanitizers and all the PPEs for buchire ba no ye sha say ye produce bi Ghana ha because omo say omo ya alcohol ni nyina gya ya no omo ye sanitizers ni ayi say bibi borders no omo ye dem bi omo nyina gya ya ye san import. That's the level of our thinking. Say who will be obey bibia all the time you cease to think but when you situation mu a wunya mo anfiri obi ya ho a that's when you think. So until say you better say yankasa ye depend on your normal, we will always be limited in how we think. Because sanitizer na be ni ha. China border ni atum. Plain be entu. Ghana ha ye bi wo ha afi na me kai say first time you say ya be lockdown no. Me ko to sanitizer 45 cedis. Ewo achimota mo yi. Na face mask so and so back them 50 cedis saying and I say need a price no. But chire ya Ghana for be ye bi no. Sanitizer na 5 cedis. Okay? And you know, when we don't have any avenue to get this thing from out there, we are able to produce them here. Now, today you be able to answer the this is the level of the thinking. And you know, Bruni ye be the man. Phone no pa Bruni nebeye, ya tired no beye, even toothpick crab Bruni nebeye. So we don't think. We just sit down and they receive whatever is being given to us. So until say you better say you how to do things for ourselves, you know, they be make any progress. So people first thing seek knowledge. Nimdie, you your theoretical knowledge and then realized knowledge. Shall say obenya the theory no. Say the can eat unya book be a Caksus sema now can be book be an I can physical things and all can be book I can't about so try and read. And no man now read, you know, try so obey put some into practice. Oh yeah, now who say, hey, I didn't hear no results with more. A more fit. Now what to be the persevere, now why the opposite of the year. So now you get to a point say you don't expect anybody to do anything for you.
Now that you are talking about read, how do you see our educational system? And then Uncle Beppe say in free, and then our Pepper and Cambridge. In
fact, you see the education system, no, no man should have bisa because me and Kasana visited some of these schools who quite or more condition and you're very good. And you can't blame so much because your resources on this and I'm paying for the could do some much than you should and all that. But one main thing I may say, you're paying for an infant idea about a cover natural things. Ukwa bruch that. Now saying that me news to be our UK. Now or more parliament obi so get say or more for Zodiac. Zodiac teachings no or more fan can or curriculum ho. Now man for senior school right from childhood. Yes, me fear BBC. One of them will say he feels say because obi o ha yes assume or a politician. But next time there's nothing like politics. Onye leader in any sense. To to wana obedi sika nko. Say ni pay your person or doctor. Nipa no only anything about that profession no. Nti sika nko na okopento okwa on tene hunsia de obekunkum krofo anyhow. Anything no say enya hu say asumasi he abrochire. Say ukọ na omoji the entire date hi omo no enye bibia o. Unya wo ba na first thing they will take the time. Na take a day, you take a month, na take a year no, na dey ato. O compare adwuma bia yes fa wo social security number. O maybe say o social security number. Unya dem o a won't mean intro because it goes along with all your information. So if say a manager or beboa in our sales they will go there and see say Zodiac sign no you have something to do with sales. Until why you interview you know we no say me ya dey pa me kasa fine by amframe because they know say kasa na kasa by kasa de ya wonnim because you don't have that sign in your Zodiac. Abrafo omo yes smart.
Papa no one wa for your adwuma for our date of birth or passport picture or thumb print we don't know ye jeje keke. Ye
information bia ye mfa nya bibia o ba broni no they will go in there. Until omo say ni be na wie no na ye hu say okay e bia ye pe Aries. Ye nya ba ko 20. Afa ye hwe nipa de we omo nkasa etimu kasa yie no na ye yimu ba ko. E bia wo no nya Aries we ye Taurus but o kasa se omu nyina ye mfa mao because omu nim say we treat no ade no person ye enka we treat
abilities ni ho
you don't have it and the abusuye obi wo ha or ye leader by nature say nipa no ye nim say akwa we ye pese ye kokoto aba yi obi a we ye nim say ye leader obetimi adi ani
obaye bibi
anya obi ono nya sika nti no say ma bedi manim wonya sika ye kronfo ye businessman do ba say big acumen don kwa no obi so ye sika sa but or ye leader there or being say nkrofo na wo masem they must enjoy or benefit from what I have to offer. So abrofo the ehi omu fam pia bonten this signs zodiac sign constellations and horoscope no abrofo no omu nim sen yen omu mva ma bonten because eno na bo omu ye superior no broni enye superior in their body than the blacks ye ho kra dancing omu but they know these signs no yenim and no na mo mutim di overshadow yene hwe say ye ship a before ship no be since you so no won hu dia mo yanza abrofo na yo they go to the sea to go and perform rituals and yes our ship no entimi since you so omo ye plane na be for the first time they perform rituals to the air god because e confirm from they make
receivers.
If you don't do it, you abrofo omo ye bridges na wonsuo mu a because on be ye bi area ho on be ya the next morning na nsuo na be yi na bubu bibi agu they have to go and perform rituals so na omutum ye bridge wonsuo no abrofo enye door headed say ye na mu bi they are smart they use animdie we no for their own good but unfortunately ye mpanyimfo no accept it you see as American and a message me or parliament. And I will propose strongly, say, right from childhood, you emphasize him deal with and she
it makes things easier.
It's my men on a banner, A B I make a banner a Capricorn, on himself a banner, a Juma A B C no bay. So right from class on himself a banner, a Juma me and so no bit my. Say, oh, do yes, I know I could choose subject now. My man say, choose way, because when I will obey my best any finances of us. But Nadia say, will be a lawyer, Benny Scantino. Say, Nipano, on to me a long part, you be pushing now because he can't hear everywhere.
Yo, sikano ne yehwehwe this is revelations indeed. Papa your time no yemre no aye bi. Na in 3 minutes me pese wo advise yen Ghanaians through ebesi ase how we manage things. Show off eniama kese a ye na enkrofo nipa na ye be invest me say ye ba asase so say ye be grumi souls.
Sure.
That's the job. Inti woni yen enkasa na 2 year for life show off akesesem ni intro said ye man krofo ye frustrated with the things they should see na so yen aye to nyina sebe aye peche in 3 minutes advice yen eniama said ye mismanage niama said ye sikasem edan akese kasa kakraka mpacho wo de advice ye situation na fafa ho advice.
Yeah, first thing is meka say obi bia hwehwe nimdie kane na kwan fa so ebenya nimdie ne say obi e kan bibia na waye die ne watie no e master ka say be kire mo say hwe watch mpa e boda ho asay no every day bia na etimi ma 2 correct times the man say clock no na asay na about 9:20 a edura no pa 9:20 am na akọkọhwe watch na correct time edura na jo 9:20 a obehwe na correct time nti watch mpa asay e boda ho no etimi ma 2 correct time within every 24 hours. It means say onipa bia obi bi obetimi dia offer my that's the first thing. So obi kan bibi na won tie asempa nyabotre na tie nipa no tie nipa no na onya nim dia ebetimi aboa. Sanso na ekoba na said the way I abuse normal. In fact, we gather so much but we don't use those things for the benefit of the people that follows us. It's very unfortunate. So obi in the house help na tifi, the house boy and the driver obetime akotena restaurant no wadidi amen to twe na da ban tika mu twe no nsu ponto bi nkoma no
na conditions so
yes so the way we do things and we waste resources you waste normal to the point that time Transhumanism say dey nti no obi be no aduane na wadi ono anim say ontimi ndi na wati bo ma na wadi if you ontimi ni half owi a waste nti na akokọ fa twene bola so e wa abra obi foforo so hia aduane a de obedi mpo edin for a day. In nature say one who abuse aduane this life. In your next life, you will need food. It's no matter no when you sika, you are the sika you a benefiting crop for. If you don't use money properly in your next life, you will suffer before you get money. So when you are on fire, use your home properly to encourage people to do good things. Who abuse your home fire in your next life, who be your tenants will be so when him dear wajim ye. For nim die no church and crofo no be better people. Who use nim die e dey abusing crofo in your next life obe like say ade ko die no. Ade bia nature de be ma wa obe abuse no. In your next life you will hanker for that thing and you won't get it. So the way I hear normal, you maintaining normal. Ya kwan ya short time na say etutu potholes I am fix it. Na ya jaya na nyina tutu. Abanda na esi ho a ye clean ho, esi ho na ya pothole. See in your positions na you use it properly. It means we are abusing our gifts said okay no by nature and nature will make sure say at the end of the day we'll be looking for those things, we won't get them. Timi mafutu only say first thing seek for nimdie. How do you seek for nimdie? Programs like this. Obeko social media no be di attempt, no di attempt. E ho na abehwe, I waste your data. asuma si kwatwe mpena 2 hours na ye gusu na ye kanse mhunu eno na obetie for 2 good hours program be say revelation won we still data me because say nimdie no ebe push at you say we are there wrong they won pento party mdidie asuma si birthday na talk ka ma no na wa hwa 2 hours to because of nimdie even social media mpono you should be circumspect what you waste your time and your data on. Programs like this, you know, ebe boa mo wanya nimdie. And onya nimdie ament na o try so be act based on nimdie na wanya no. Because o act based on the knowledge na no na be man nimdie na be realized knowledge. Aba be yawo. Do be say wo wanya different from nimdie wonim. There are people how makoti na school mu omo ye engineers or ye professor engineering but onam ka kwan ho. Ne ka asaya okofra mechanical kwan ho. It means say nimdie no useless. Okay, so nimdie no must be put into practice. And idea bia na wonsaka no, use it properly, not just for yourself, but for the benefit of the people around you. Say obiya nesa, trust me, the world will be a very wonderful place for all of us to live in. Thank you very much.
Ghana will be a wonderful place for us all to live in. Papa, me pesa won promise me ade baako. The way I me bre ya ansan wo ba ni tim pesa wo ka kire obiya not. I have never treated palm reading on this show.
Okay.
So I want you to promise us that you will come and teach us.
Okay, so Senyankopon maya hoden ya me to come very soon. Till me kona me baso me abedi be 1 week Ghana and Masenya ko Europe. So that time you know, me pay 1 day na me no abeye sa palmistry no. Now apart from palmistry no, there are many other sciences alongside with it. But we say nkrofo be all fake. If you have not taken initiation into palmistry, you can you 2 different kind of palmistry. The lines are there, and then the meaning itself is hidden behind these lines. And then a very powerful mystic or somebody who is a real palmist, we look at the size, not this, but obey read the ratings and below the distance. So and you can say palmistry, a mystery of the palm. Everything about you is here. So Obasa as if you was a Caribbean say. Obaket wa yize wa yize oba ma no katum ade bia na ese to no e wo ha ade e ba beto no e wo ha ntina nipa nsam chi ade kwa yese enye wo chi obi nsa nipa no wotumi a ade bi kura wa obetimi aiden age the palmistry one day we will come and then explain.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. I think some are fulfilled because pressure no transformation for I feel the meda papa meda say so many me aso me ba na ma besua de ni bi akadia minimum. Thank you so much. Revelations platform appreciate your comment. Thank you so much for watching Revelations. I dey mbiom na wo pe yensua de why mama yensua de na yetimi a liberate ye ho ye woni da sende.
This program is fully sponsored by Global Eagle Revival Outreach Ministries, a not-for-profit organization. To support our broadcast to reach others like you, kindly send support to Zenith Bank, Ghana, account number 6012402066, account name Global Eagle Revival Outreach Ministries, La Trade Fair Branch, Burma Camp. Mobile money account, merchant 0544 859 007. Name Global Eagle Revival Outreach Ministry. Reference Revelations or TWMG. Time with Maame Grace.